Hassan from HDFX, and it's been a while since I did a video for my Indian friends, and this one is Castrol India. It is actually a request, so I hope you enjoy. Now, what I see on the weekly chart is this. We had some type of a triangle here, okay? Now, this is the triangle that breaks to the upside, so I will call this point the turning point in my analysis, okay? So the turning point. So if this is the turning point, then it means that something on the bigger degree has ended here. Okay? Here. So this is what ended here, and then a move up to the upside starts. Now, can we say, for example, is this an impulsive wave or a corrective wave? For this, what we should do is this. Let's imagine that this is an impulsive wave. So what we will do is we will do 1 degree lower. So if we say, for example, 1, if we say 2, for example, 3, a 4, and a 5. Now let's check if that is possible. In that case, this is the length of first wave, this is the length of third wave, and this is the length of fifth wave. Now, for me, what I care is this, which one is bigger? Well, as you can see, the length of fifth wave is bigger than the third wave. Now, what does this mean? Well, it's actually equal to this. So because we are looking at the logarithmic scale, if you take it back, you can see that all these moves are almost identical. Okay, so there's no extension. Because there's no extension, okay, we cannot consider this as an impulsive move. So this is why what we think here is not good. Not good. So what we have left with? Well, we are left with the wave A. Now, did wave A end here or here? I do not know. I don't care so much at the moment. Why? Well, it's because it doesn't change the overall picture because this is the past we are talking about. Okay. Now, if that's the case, okay, what I should do is from the start of the triangle, start of the wave to the end of the wave, and let's see, do I have a 618? No, I don't. It means that what I am looking at is nothing but a zigzag. Okay, if we are in a zigzag, because we are not, our B wave doesn't end below 618, then it means that we should look for the time perspective. Okay, now I'm hoping the time perspective will help me to understand where I am and where it will be. And look, check this out. Well, it means that this was the end of wave A, and I will put my C wave here. Perfect. Now, what do I have? I have the same time as a wave A and a wave C equal. So, what does this mean? Well, so far, in this degree, I have a zigzag. Good. Now, after this zigzag, I should ask myself one question. What is it? Does this end at something here? For this, I have to take my 0 to be trend line, like how I do all the time. And I should take this time taking for wave C and put it on the right side. And do you guys see a move to the down to the B wave? No. What does this mean? It means that this ABC as a zigzag is not a simple correction, but it is a complex one. It means that whatever this move is after this is nothing but an X wave. Cool. If I have an X wave here, then it's perfectly fine. Now after this X wave, what do you guys see here? Now here's the tricky part, okay? Because so we have the zigzag and now we have the XY. Cool. Now here's the tricky part. Now, if we can have a good understand of what we have here, it will help us tremendously because then we will understand this move a little bit better. What I'm suggesting is something like this. So we have a wave A here. Okay. Somewhere around B, maybe the B here. Okay. Or maybe the A here. I don't know. But I'm suggesting something like this. Maybe a C wave, a D wave, and an E wave. Now, for this to work, when you put this here, this, see, I will show you why we have a trouble here with this triangle. Now, if we do it like this, I can make it look like a triangle. No problem. Look, this is a perfect triangle. However, one of the rules is violated, and that rule is simply this. The part of D wave cannot pierce the C wave, A and C trend lines. So this cannot be the place for C wave, but this can. Look, easy. A, B, C, D, E. Now, if you did ask me what kind of this wave is, I don't know, to be honest. Now, if that's the case, can we put it like A wave here, and this can it be the B wave? Well, let's check. It cannot, because part of B wave pierces it. So the only way to put the wave A is here. Now, but what kind of wave A it is? Well, look, here is it. Even though I don't know what it is, still I can show you one thing. Look at this. If this move didn't end, look now, think that I am doing inside this wave A, okay? If this move was didn't come to 618, I would be in trouble, because it means that it would have been a zigzag, and a zigzag had to make a new high. But look, as you can see, we are in a flat. Now what I do is simple. This is what it looks like. So now we change this degree to blue. This is the wave A. This is the wave B. And that's a wave C. And this C wave is a terminal move, as you can see. Maybe it's even maybe here, I don't know. Yeah, that's probably here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, probably. If that's the case, guys, then it should have come here. Well, it does. Okay. But of course, it has to be in the due time. So what we should do is we should be a little bit more critical to understand where it is. This is the move. Okay. So it starts from here, ends here. What we should do is take the fib level, not the retracement, but the time zone. So we take the 50% of the time, put it here, okay, we project it from the C wave. Now, as you can see, it misses it by one candle. And will I take this? Well, yes. I mean, I would be fine with it. But of course, it again depends on what kind of trader you are. I think one candle wouldn't change the world. This is why I would be okay with this. So what I am looking here is this. So now we have zigzag, we have an X wave, and we have a triangle. So what does this mean? It means that whatever this move, let's go back, whatever this move started from here, this is it, and it ended here, right here on the E wave. So if I wanted to take a fib level, this was the place to do it. Okay. Now let's go back to the Elliott wave count. what about here? What's going on here? Well, let's try to understand. So if something happened here, let's check. What would you guys put it here? Well, I would put a wave A here. If this is the wave A, let's check the fib level. Do we have 618? No, it means that we should be dealing with a zigzag. So if that's the case, let's check the time perspective, okay? This is the time taken. Okay. Now, it's again 2 or 3 bars off. That's fine. I can live with that. And this is a C wave. Good. Now, in here, what is this move? Well, again, just like before, we draw the 0 to B trend line. Okay? Does this come back all the way to the B wave? It does not. So what does this mean? It means that we are another complex correction. That's the X wave. After the X wave, it looks like we have another wave A. Now, here's the tricky part. We have a zigzag, and so far we are having a move up and some type of a triangle here. Now, let's talk about the possibilities. Okay, we have a zigzag just like here, it's not so much big difference, and an X wave. Okay, and this X wave is still a small X wave because it's less than 618. Okay, and after this we have wave A. Now, if this is a complex correction and it is a B wave, okay, and this triangle, as you can see, I'm sure everyone can see this triangle. If this triangle is at the end of a complex correction, then we will have a C wave, okay? And this C wave can be a flat. For example, it can be a flat with a failure. That would be one possibility. And after this, it can go like this. We can have a real flat, a normal flat. It can make a new low, which is possible as well. That's another story. Also, we can have an A, B, C, D, and an E, something like a triangle here. And then we can finish this move, and then we can start another move to the upside. That is another possibility too. And also, but what we have to maybe consider is when we go to the daily chart, maybe this is a part of the B wave, okay? In that case, maybe this is the option as well. Maybe we are on a wave A, and whatever we are here is a B wave, okay? And then we will have a C wave at a part of the B wave. And that is a possibility as well, okay? Because in this flat, we can almost have a strong B wave, okay? Now that these are all options. If that's the case, I would put something like this. This is the wave A, this is the wave C. It should go be having something like this. And look, why it matters here? Well, I can put this 0.382 um, as a target for where's this target coming from? Well, it comes from our big wave Fibonacci level, okay? So the situation here depends on which side this triangular formation breaks. If it breaks to the upside, then I showed you a couple of scenarios. If it does break to the downside, I did show you a couple of scenarios as well. Okay? So I hope this makes sense, guys, and thank you so much, and I would like to see on you guys on the next video. And also, no, okay, I don't wanna say anymore. Thank you so much, guys.